What's up, YouTube? My name is Abel. This is ANTV. I'm bringing you another video. Stay tuned. What's up, YouTube? How you doing? It's been a while since I made a video. I was really into bike riding, working out, and a couple of weeks ago, what happened was I got hit by a car. It was a little accident, but still it was an accident. I was on my bicycle while I was riding. I was getting ready to do my first race. I was just like 4 days away from my first race, and this was going to be my last ride before I took a rest to hit the race. And this truck, it was like an SUV, it didn't see me, and it ended up hitting me on my bike. So I got bumps and bruises, and my knees hurt a little bit, hip hurts a little bit, but I'll be all right. So right now I'm going to a doctor, just resting. The only thing I'm able to do right now is walk. Since all I can do is walk. I'm trying to fix that camera. So since all I can do is walk, I started working on my fish tank. I actually have some goldies in this fish tank. I had fancy goldfish. I had really big fancy goldfish. They were fat, like fat, big old fat goldfish, like the size of my titty. So they were really fat. And I had two of them. We had an all white one and an orange one. They were my goldies, fancy goldfish. It was like $80 for the both of them, and we had them for probably 5 months. And they were doing good. They were getting gold and growing. And what happened was I did a water change, and they died during the water change, and that really sucked. So that'll be for another video, I guess. Anyway, I went ahead and I went planted. My wife asked me, "What are we doing?" And I just told her. She goes, "Are you tearing down the tank now?" Because the fancy goldfish were really for her. And but this ecosystem, this tank is almost 4 years old. This exact tank right here with the red rock. So this is one of my very first fish tanks, and you can tell it's my first fish tanks because I actually went with the red rock, which in my opinion I think is really stupid now that I've been keeping fish for a while. But whatever. This tank is established. It's 4 years old. It's always been a solid tank. Not too many diseases breaking out in this tank, and I just didn't want to tear it down. So I went ahead and I went planted. There is 7 plants in here, 6 different species. And on camera now, this plant right here on camera now, this one here, is actually peeking out of the water now, which is pretty sweet. It's actually turning kind of yellow. So I wanted to go ahead and put some stuff in it. They're actually fine. I mean, they're just moved, I want to say Friday night, Saturday night. Yeah, so they've just been moved in. These plants I've had right here for 5 months, and they've done great. I'm actually going to glue these to rocks right now. But since I'm in a happy mood right now, got me some goodies. I'm going to try, so right now I don't have any root tabs. I should be doing root tabs, but I don't have any root tabs. So at first I started off with Flourish for my tank. So this is my planted tank now, I guess. I really went with it. I got a light and all that, and I'm going to do a video on my setup and everything, what I'm using on the tank and stuff, just to keep myself busy because I can't ride, so I got to do something. And so I'm going to try this new stuff, Aqua Vitro. I know it's not brand new, but the guy said this is what he uses, and the Envy is to make your plants really green. So he said try this, and then some mineral water to make it hard because my water is soft. So anyway, that's what I'm using right now. Aqua Vitro, Envy and Mineralize, and Flourish. So if you cannot tell, this is pretty much my first planted tank. It's low tech. I got a really good light on it. And the reason why I actually invested in a light was because from this part to this part is like over 18 inches deep. So I know I think it's every 2 inches or every 4 inches the power of light weakens. So, but with this light, the higher it is, it covers everything, but it's just not so powerful at the bottom, which is it is what it is. But yeah, so it's real low tech. I went with since this gravel is almost 4 years old, I was gonna break it down and change this, but no, I went ahead and used this because all the waste in my red rocks can be nutrients. So that's what I'm doing. And I want to dose my stuff. Anyway, using Northfin. This stuff here, after 30 days, the fish really do get a little bit, I think, a little bit brighter. So I'll put some fish here. I'm right here, so it's probably freaking them out. So I'll put some food in there to maybe draw them out to us. Put it right here, so hopefully maybe they'll come to this side. Yeah, these goldies, man, these are new goldfish. They're fancy. They're just babies because they're cheaper. They've just been eating all the algae, everything. So, and this light is so bright, it makes this part really bright. So, yeah, it makes that part really bright. But anyway, so after I feed them, just real quick, and then I'm going to take the camera off and I'll put it closer on the thing. My notes here. So that big plant in the back, that is Bacopa. I'm thinking it's the Bacopa Maniari is what I'm thinking that one is. It's either Monterey, Aragua, or Carolina, but that's Bacopa. That right there is my Windalove Java Fern. Those are Amazon swords in the back. And then my Crips are right here. Those are the Crips. And then I'm saving my favorite for last. The one in the back, that's the Hydrocaudo tripartita. Yeah, Hydrocaudo tripartita, something like that. Partita. Yeah, tripartita. There you go. Hydrocaudo tripartita, something like that. Anyway, I was saying it really good the other day. Like, it sounded like I was super smart because I was actually saying them pretty good, but whatever. And then, yeah, so the Windalove Java Fern, Bacopa, Crips, and then this one right here, this plant right here. Maybe if I go this way. Yeah, this plant right there. Yeah, that one right there. Let's see if I can zoom up on it. Oh, can't zoom up on it. All right. Well, I'll turn the camera around and show it. This plant right here is my favorite plant. I actually got two of them. This plant, real quick, I'm not gonna like do a species thing or anything, but from what I've heard on YouTube and researching, this plant right here, once you plant it, does not like to be interrupted. So this plant does not like to be interrupted. So you should always use it and plant it where you want to do it. So I planted it right here because I'm hoping that it'll grow and kind of go out. I'm hoping that one does the same too. Yeah, so this one does not like strong water current, and it doesn't like to be moved. So it's high maintenance, like a wife. All right, just playing. Anyway, actually, I'm pretty high maintenance. My wife is like, dude, you're so high maintenance. But anyway, yeah. So this one does not like to be moved, and it does not like a high water flow. It's medium. All right, we won't get into that. But this one right here is my Crinum calamostratum. Crinum calamostratum. So yeah, I got two of them. Crinum calamostratum. And that's two of them. They're slow growers. I know if you do CO2, they'll grow faster. But I'm not doing CO2 because I don't have time for all that. I'd rather ride bikes and lift weights. But yeah. So anyway, I think I did them all. Crips, Amazon Sword, Hydrocaudo, SP Japan in the back, and then Bacopa in the back, whatever. And then this is a stem plant, and you already see this dude sold me a big old piece. It has the roots coming out. I can just cut them and replant them, but I want that mug just to grow tall. So, and yesterday it was just under the water, and now the leaf up top is already peaking, so that's pretty cool. So anyway, okay, YouTube, please forgive the waviness. That is from the light. So this light is high powered. It's a high powered light. And I just like this setup here. I'll show you what it looks like real quick from the back. So that looks tight, right? It's super bright. Let's turn off this light real quick. There we go. So I don't want to get into naming everything what I'm using, but I like the stuff I'm using. So, but anyway. So yeah, it looks cool. Took the top off. Got the Got the LEDs working nice and bright. And then if you look, I don't know if you can see it, the plant is just barely starting to come out of the water. Barely. So look at that. It's right there, right at the top. Right at the top. Not even an eighth of an inch out yet, but it's almost there. So anyway. So that's this one right here is the one I was talking about. That's my favorite right here. So, and then that's another one right there. And then there are my crypts. The fish must be all algaed out because all they did was eat algae for the past 2 days. They didn't stop. So I feed them in the mornings, and but yeah, they're scared of me right now. So hopefully they're not sick. Oh my God! Look at that big old poop he's chewing. Oh, that's gross. He's chewing some poops. Oh, that's gross. Yeah, so he doesn't want to eat. They don't want to eat their food. I'm sure they'll come back and get it because they do that. They don't eat it and then they'll come back and eat it. So, but yeah, they've been eating algae in the dirt. These plants were real dirty and stuff, and now they're super clean. So all this fish has just been eating straight algae and stuff, and they've just been pooping nonstop. So pooping and peeing, pooping and peeing. So I was gonna do a water change, but I just did a massive water change before I put these fish in. So maybe the middle of the week I'll do a water change. But I just dosed it again. This is my 3rd day dosing it with Melafix since they're new fish, and I don't want to stress them out. So, but yeah. So this is the new tank. It doesn't look like a lot right now because I just started just planning. So, but yeah, that's it. So I had a whole plan of going with all the Flourish stuff because I was gonna buy like $40 worth of bottles right now, and the guy stopped me and he was like, "Tell me what you're trying to do." And I was like, "Well, I need minerals because I have an RO system, so my water is naturally soft." So he recommended the Envy, and that's for greening. So make your plants green with Envy. He said the amino acid helps, and then the mineralized to make it back normal. So we'll see. From yesterday to today, plants look a lot greener. Yesterday, most of these look green, but that one over there looked like yellow on camera. But right now, it looks pretty green. So, and then the light makes everything look, I don't know, not sure. So, I wish that the light's like 7,500. I think it's Kelvin. I was wishing for like a 9,000 or a 10,000, but it's a Fluville, so I mean it's Fluville, so it's solid. But whatever. Anyway, so I'll make a video where I go over all the stuff I'm using, and yeah. Anyway, so thanks for chopping it up, YouTube, and this is what's going on in my world. Doesn't make a lot of sense, but if I can't ride bikes, I got to keep myself busy. So right now I'm just geeking out on my tank, and it's the only tank I got, and I'm hoping it works out. So anyway, if you're new to this channel or if you've been following me for a while, you know about plants, go ahead, leave it in the comments. Tell me what I'm doing right. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. But please share your criticism with love because I'm pretty down right now. I got hit by a fucking car. So, all right, so be positive. But I'm getting good. I'm getting better, and I'll get back to drinking my pre-workouts and proteins and lifting and riding and doing all that other stuff. But still, you know, if I'm doing something wrong, holler at me, bring it to my attention. Anyway, so my name is Abel. This is ANTV, bringing you another video, and thank you for watching and chilling. Laters.